pitch night at Venture Cafe, and there are 26 groups competing for $1,000. And this is startup capital, so there's no loan attached to this, so this goes back into your business.
26 groups, some nervous faces, and a packed house on day 6 of Startup Week at Venture Cafe. Those doing the pitching tonight are teenagers, high school students in what they call the Battle of the Saints.
Good evening. We are STL Dry-Age. We're a local dry-age day company based out of Webster Groves, Missouri.
Currently, I am working on putting nano lending on a blockchain-based system.
Our products.
Mia Louise Steckschulte from Webster Groves is among the pitchers. Her idea, like so many startups, came from a personal need. The concept is that perfect winter hat.
So last Christmas, I was trying to think of presents to make for my friends, and so I decided that I was going to knit them some hats, and they all loved them. So when I found out this class was going to come along, I knew that this was a great idea for it.
The folks putting on the event see this as the foundation for the next generation of growing startup talent in St. Louis.
We wanted to make sure they had the opportunity to do something pitch-wise that felt professional yet fun, and then they're getting $1,000, so, it's kind of a big deal.
One floor up, Venture Cafe is on its usual Thursday night roll. This is a weekly gathering where ideas flow, and so does the beer. It has become a staple for folks in the startup world here.
Venture Cafe is all about connecting innovators to make things happen, and innovators in the broadest sense. So that means if you're starting up, a brick and mortar thing, to an art project, to a tech project, we want anybody who's making stuff to come here, benefit from the community, make some new connections, maybe collaborate, find a funder, find lifelong friends. Really just want to encourage people to come and learn and to make new stuff.
There was a time when, for most entrepreneurs in St. Louis, this was the only game in town. The constant crowds are evidence that has changed, growing just like St. Louis's startup scene.
And it's hard to keep track of who's doing what now. So in one way it's kind of a bummer because, back when it was smaller, you were able to know everybody that was doing everything. Now it's kind of like, you hear about somebody exiting, you hear about somebody starting a new thing, but that's also a really good sign that the community has grown and it's just taken off.
And they believe the potential for more growth is bright. Back downstairs, the winner was the group from Webster pitching dry-age steaks and a plan for their money.
We will invest in a second refrigerator, which will double our capacity and exceptionally improve our profits.
And everyone else is keeping eyes forward as well.
And we're looking at doing other products for the summertime because we know that no one's really going to want a winter hat when July comes around.
So I'm seeing lots of potential in this room for kids to be like, hey, do you want to maybe pop up to the second floor and do something for the adults? But it's super inspiring. It's not really an age limit to an innovative idea. It's just, the thoughts you put behind it and how you see the future of the world.